Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is Beauty in a Beaker. Today I'm going to be going over how I make my gut healing smoothie. This is the gut healing tropical green smoothie and I use it when I'm having some problems with my tummy, and I was hoping that maybe it could help a few of you out there. And I'm going to go through each ingredient and explain why I use it in my smoothie, and then I'll make it. So with that, let's get started. Okay, ingredient number one, I have about 10 ounces of cold water, and the reason I use cold water is because I like my drinks cold, but you can use room temperature if that is what you prefer. Second ingredient is some ripe avocado. And I love putting avocados in my smoothie. It gives them a creamy flavor because I don't use any milk or anything like that. Sometimes I'll use some coconut oil, but not in this one. So I like to use about half of an avocado for each smoothie. There we go. Avocado, why I have it in my smoothie. I was first taking fish oil, but when I read some studies, I found out that fish oil may not be that great. But the oil in avocados is really good for you. It has oleic acid, which is also found in olive oil, and it fights inflammation and also has been shown in studies to fight cancer. This is spinach. This is what makes my smoothie pretty green. Spinach is a really high chlorophyll food, and it's a superfood, and it's absolutely awesome. I love using it. It doesn't have a strong flavor, so I can't really taste it in the smoothie, but I like putting it in there. It has a lot of health benefits. And by the way, these flowers in the background are not from my husband. They're actually chamomile, so if you're wondering what that is, that's what it is. Spinach is a superfood. It's an easy addition to a green smoothie that does not add a strong flavor. Some call it the world's healthiest food. Eating spinach using this tropical smoothie is such an easy way to get a serving of this green powerhouse. It has vitamins K, folate, vitamin A, magnesium, B2, B6, calcium, manganese, and vitamin E. Why I have it in my smoothie. I could write an entire book on all the wonderful properties of this powerhouse, this green food. But one of the things I like about spinach, I'll just share one. Spinach contains a substance called thylakoids. These thylakoids have been shown to affect appetite and decrease food consumption, and they have also been shown to reduce body weight, and as far as the gut goes, they increase helpful bacteria, lactobacilli, and decrease other bacteria thought to be harmful. So they do, spinach does help the gut. Okay, the next ingredient is a ripe banana. You notice the brown spots? That's the best kind of banana to use that is just about ripe, not too ripe, but not green either. If I don't have brown spotted bananas, then I will use a green one, but I prefer to get these ones if I can, or just let them sit on the counter and kind of get a little riper to use. So go ahead and put those in there. Why I use bananas? I use bananas because they add flavor and sweetness, and also they are high in potassium, and often folks that have gut issues are low on electrolytes, including potassium. So that is why. And they're also very easy to digest. This ingredient is kind of hard to see probably on camera, but this is aloe vera. I've already cut the skin off and I've made slices out of them, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in like that. It's easier for a lot of people to use just the juice, so I'm going to put a link below into a juice that I use if I cannot get a hold of fresh aloe vera, so check the link below to find a jug of good natural aloe vera juice if you don't have fresh leaves to use. Aloe vera. Studies have shown that aloe improves symptoms and helps some ulcerative colitis sufferers go into remission after consuming aloe for 1 month. Up to 30 to 40% of people in this study that had ulcerative colitis went into remission. So aloe does taste bitter, but it is totally worth it to put it in your smoothie if you have gut issues. I don't put a ton in, but I do put a little bit, and it really helps. Okay, the next ingredient I have here is cut pineapple. I dropped one there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. I put about I do one slice of the pineapple and then I cut it in half, and that's what I use for my recipe here. Pineapple. This golden fruit adds sweetness and flavor. Plus, it has a digestive enzyme called bromelain. Studies show that bromelain reduces the symptoms of colitis, including reducing inflammation and increasing healing of the gut wall and recovery of the intestinal barrier function. And the intestinal barrier is the epithelium layer of cells on your intestinal tract. It's one cell layer thick, and it's selectively permeable. That means that it allows nutrients and water and electrolytes in, but it keeps the bad guys and bacteria and things like toxins out of your system. So it's important to keep this, maintain the integrity of your intestinal epithelium layer. This ingredient is probably kind of unique. Maybe not a lot of people know about it. This is nopal. It's also known as prickly pear cactus, and mine is already cut up. You can see it's little cubes of cut up cactus, and this is actually what I like to call the star of the show. This is what helps me a lot with my colitis. So I consume a lot of this, and it comes from my grocery store in a bag cut up like this, but you'll probably find it at your grocery store in a cactus pad that has the spines removed. So if you see that, that's what that is. That's Nopal cactus. It's one of the best things that you can take for your gut. Nopal cactus is very popular in Latin America and Mexico. It's very well studied, and it's used here as a food and as a medicine, and its reputation is well deserved. In one study, the nopal was shown to increase the good bacteria, lactobacilli and bifidobacteria, and decrease harmful bacteria in the gut. The study said that nopal acted as a prebiotic and a functional food. The final ingredient I don't have because I ran out this morning, but it's strawberries. I use frozen strawberries. Sometimes I use frozen blueberries too, whatever you can get a hold of, but I don't have any right here. But if you are struggling with colitis, if you're having a flare-up, you probably shouldn't use strawberries anyway because the seeds can irritate your stomach, but I use it as a maintenance product. If I'm free of ulcers or whatever, free of problems, then I will use strawberries, but I don't have any to include, so we'll just kind of pretend right now. Okay. So I have everything here in a cup. Like I said, I've got the water in there and all the other ingredients, and then I'm going to use this hand blender, and I'm going to blend it up, but I'm not going to show that on camera because it's really loud. So that's it, it's all done, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this blender out. This is an awesome blender. It makes this smoothie in about under a minute, maybe like 20 seconds I have to blend it. And then I just have to wash this off, and it's so easy to use. And Tefal was nice enough to include this cup with it, which is perfect, it's the perfect size. I'm gonna include a link for that also below. And so I'm gonna go ahead and drink up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any gut issues, I hope this helps you. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about my journey with ulcerative colitis or anything else. Also, wanted to let you know that I'm going to be doing a series on the derma roller in about a month, so be on the lookout for that. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe so you can see those videos in the future. It's going to be a series done in 1 month, 3 months, and then in a year. So get ready for that and subscribe so you don't miss those videos. Till next time. Later. Bye.